that's it fine now. Just waiting for Fox to join the booth, then we're ready to go. No change that, has it? Do I need to put him back onto that? Oh no, he's not. Right. What the hell was that? Triad just resubbed for 5 months. Why is that showing up with that weird thing instead of my thing? Anyway, welcome Foxhound, and we're ready to go. Right. Thanks for the sub, Triad.
Well said, my lord.
I need to align this properly. There we go. And get the background sorted. There we go. And we're all good to go. Welcome, Foxhound.
Once more onto the breach. Oof.
If you're speaking, Foxhound, your microphone is off.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel. No.
Just need to check that he did indeed, yes, one of them. One of them.
Let us make
One of
many
them.
fellows.
And a sheep.
I'm gonna get you.
Good solid start from Tade. Now we're just waiting on Foxhound, because the last time he was on, he had to put speak to talk or push to talk on. So he'll just be finding that button. So he'll be with us shortly. Right, let's look at the positions here.
Get on up.
So
Hello.
Hi. That's better. So we've got the 2 piled worms there, which he'll probably have to deal with. He's got another 2 worms here, which are a danger to cows.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, he shut down that blowtorch awful quick.
The pox on you and your kind. What crate from yonder window breaks?
Why did he stop the blowtorch there? Or did it turn off automatically? I feel like that might have turned off automatically due to the angle, perhaps. Anyway, first worm select for Tade, and it wouldn't surprise me to see cows here because that's a potential double kill. He just needs to be careful with the worm up here. Because if he does make a plop hole there, then that worm can get easily knocked into it. Maybe even a free kill with a rope knock.
Let us make many fellows.
Right, so he's not going for a double kill the way I thought he was. He threw one either way. Honestly thought he would have stood to the left and put 2 to the right there. Yeah, I could definitely see a double kill here from K4Tsis.
I think he will wait Spend 2 ropes.
Yeah.
By my troth, you will pay.
I mean, I reckon he could maybe do that with the shotgun, yeah. But it's not, because that worm's probably going to end up there. Yeah, exactly where I drew the line.
I got you.
So probably would have been better just to knock that worm down. Or
Yeah.
What you doing?
he could have actually got a double kill. If he had stood on that worm he just shot, facing the right, the explosion would have pushed the other worm up there and he would have got grave damage double kill. Because those two worms are going to die in one shot anyway, so he should have just went for the sacrifice, I think.
No.
Good idea though. At least he saves a rope. The execution could have been slightly better though. This will be a double kill here.
Just you wait.
Good one.
Y'all die in hell. See you later, alligator. Oh. Just you wait. See you later, alligator.
See, K4Tsis is down to almost half his worms already.
Sorry, be.
And Tade's worms are pretty spaced out. These two worms he's not going to be able to get to unless he opens. This worm he's not going to get to unless he opens. He doesn't have a lot of opportunity to get, like, double kills here.
Buddy?
He had the one, but he didn't go for it.
Huh. What you doing?
Oh.
A prod. Haven't seen that for a while.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah.
Well, if it works, it works. Well, I reckon... So, he's got a few worms in danger here, like his first worm, Mess, is in trouble of being pushed over there and plopped. His worm number 5 is in danger of being roped knocked down as well.
Yo, miss. Ha. Yes, sir.
On the bright side, Tade does have 3 trapped worms, well, 2 now. Technically, no trapped worms because Da Silver... Well, actually, Da Silver is trapped in and Oleg's trapped in. What am I talking about? I thought for a minute he could get up that way, but there's this spear in the way. This should be a kill, I think, if he gets it right. And if he gets this, then the tempo's going to be... Oh, he did. Nice. So he did get more than enough there. He just needs to make sure he gets this bang on. Anyway, I'll put a prediction up. Who do you think will win this round? We'll do 5 minutes on the clock there since we're only 6 minutes in. Do you think Tade will win? Do you think K4Tsis will win? Or do you think it'll be a draw? You've got 5 minutes, so you don't need to rush.
By my troth, you will pay. Alas,
Yeah, it's a bit more... It's a bit more even now.
Well said, my lord.
But yeah, Tade did get ahead very fast, but K4Tsis is catching up. Just due to these worms all being blocked in, so we need to see how it plays over the next few turns.
What's this?
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, it looks like he is going to knock this worm 5 down if possible. He could knock all the way down. Oh, is he just going to go for the dynamite? Right. That actually makes sense. It's good wind for this as well. The worm will probably end up down here for a few seconds. If not
The
up there.
fire may kill a worm.
Ow!
Oh, he might have got a little push onto the other worm and grave damage to kill that, but unfortunately not. Still a good kill though.
Later, alligator.
Tade pulls ahead again.
Sir.
And K4Tsis, this worm's stuck. He does have 2 worm selects left. Let me just check if I've counted that right. Oh no, he's actually only got 1. So he's on his last worm select and he might not use that right now.
That's the same thing I would do.
Yeah. Because he doesn't want to use his other worm select yet, because Tade does actually still have 2 worm selects. And if you do that while you're sort of already behind... Oh, unfortunately he missed there, but at least he's not blocked anymore.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Well said, my lord.
I think that was unnecessary. He could simply drop, shot, and then go back.
I actually think the better play for Worm 2 there would have been to block Worm 3. Because Worm 3 is next for K4Tsis, and if he could force Worm 3 to use a worm select if he wants to do anything to those 3 worms. But now Tade is choosing to open as well.
Curses!
Yes, sir.
Curses!
Yes, sir. Get on up. Get on up. Ha.
Got feedback for your microphone again, Foxhound.
Ha.
Right. So K4Tsis needs to be careful if he wants to do any rope knocks from now on, because he's used both his parachutes. Is he going to go for cows, or is he going to go for a skunk here?
What you doing?
Yeah, skunk by the looks of it.
Ow! Oof. Ow!
Oh, he doesn't get the grave damage.
No. See you later, alligator.
Yeah, strange,
Well said, my lord.
but it was good that Modric dropped it.
Yeah. He could actually rope knock that worm down into the hole and plop that worm down that way.
No!
Well, not now, because he's using that worm. So, Mess is in danger here.
No!
Is he going to try and plop that worm somehow? Is he going to try and place a mine on the head?
He's aiming for the mine, the terrain mine.
I mean, this is a good opportunity, because either the worm can land there or over here in the water.
Ah, let us make merry, fellows.
Either or would be pretty decent. Unfortunately, doesn't get it.
What in hell? Yes, sir.
A mine combo.
Would have been nice. In fact, what weapons do they have? So... Tade has used cows already, and K4Tsis actually has pigeons. But K4Tsis could maybe make a play for sudden death. He needs to be careful with the shot. I do think he can make it work though if he wants to do that. That was a waste. He could have at least blocked a worm instead of just wasting a turn.
That was a waste.
Because Tade's already ahead on pace, and he didn't do anything in his turn there. He didn't free himself, he didn't move position, he didn't block an opponent's worm. All he did was destroy a bit of land with a shotgun. So he essentially gave K4Tsis a free turn. He essentially gave Tade a free turn there.
Zounds! I am undone!
Yeah, it looks like Tade's actually warmed up a little bit since his first few games here. It's the same every year with Tade. He's a very, very strong player, but whenever he starts CWT, he's always a little bit rusty in his first few games, but he seems to be warmed up now. His mechanics are all looking good. Hi, Chuvash's mum. Hello to the goat there in the channel.
Ow!
Oh, he needs to be careful because he doesn't have any parachute. I saw that coming as well.
You do me a grave disservice, sir.
Unfortunate with that knock, because he did actually get the mine perfect, but pff, he's ended up like in the worst position there. Wow.
Improvised move that was bad.
His actual placement of the mine was perfect, but then he actually moved into the position where he got knocked with the worm, so a bit unfortunate there.
At least he got a kill.
Two versus 4 right now, though.
I'm gonna get you. Yes, sir.
So he's going to have to keep his fourth worm B at 100 HP. And I reckon if K4Tsis is going to have a chance, he's going to have to try and take this to sudden death. There is quite a lot of... Yeah, because I thought he was going to kill that other worm in that turn, which is why I said 4v2, but yeah, it's 4v3. But if we're talking in terms of how many shots it takes, then you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for K4Tsis to kill Tade, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Tade to kill K4Tsis, or 5 actually, but it's now 1, 2, 3, 4. Because obviously it's not an exact science, but when you're talking about pace and intermediate, you sort of go by how many turns it's going to take you to kill your opponent, and you base that based on what weapons you've got in shotgun. So shotgun takes 50 damage every shot if you aim it right anyway. So you can say that, for example, this worm is dead in 2 turns, this one's dead in 1 turn, and that one's already dead. So you can say that Tade can now kill K4Tsis in 2 turns. Whereas you look at the other side and it's 1 shot to kill that worm, 1 turn to kill that worm, 2 to kill that worm, another 2 to kill that worm, and another 2 to kill that worm. So you're talking 7 turns for K4Tsis to kill Tade versus 2 for Tade to kill K4Tsis. Drake, no the now, you can't come up the now, pal, sorry. Sorry, my cat keeps trying to jump up right now. However, even though K4Tsis is behind, he could maybe try and make a play for sudden death because he does have 2 homing pigeons, which can be useful in sudden death in caverns. So if he can kill this worm, right, then there's 3 worms, and then if it's 1 versus 3, K4Tsis does have a chance to kill 3 of Tade's worms in sudden death. Which is why Tade's going to want to be pretty aggressive here.
What you doing?
Ow!
Yes, that's why I think intermediate players like this sudden death, because it forces the one that is winning to keep
Well
aggressive
said, my lord.
before the sudden death.
But also, it depends on the players' inventories and their positions as well. Like, yeah, as long as Tade kills this 1 worm now, then it's 3 versus 1. And that means Tade can kill K4Tsis with a kamikaze. He can also kill with a homing missile. So Tade still does have the advantage by a long shot right now.
Just
Right.
you wait.
Come on up for 5 minutes then. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then.
Yes, sir.
Right. You can sit up with me till the end of this game. Right. Yeah. So if I was K4Tsis, I would just try and stay as far away as possible. Yeah, he wants to use blocks. I mean, this worm here is still stuck down there, so he doesn't really have to worry about that worm right now.
Well said, my lord.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he just teleports, but he's actually going to shotgun. Okay.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yo, missed. Ha! Yes, sir.
That probably would have been the best option, actually, just for him to teleport over to Kranjkar, because then he could have killed Kranjkar in this turn. So it's the silver next, so I would say this is the perfect turn to pile Kranjkar. Because it's the silver next, Tade doesn't have any worm selects left, so if he piles this worm, he can definitely get a kill on the next turn. But we'll see if he realises this.
What you doing?
Well said, my lord.
That'll be why he blocked worm 5 on that turn, is to wait another turn so he could do exactly what he just did. So that'll be why he blocked on that turn, just to waste a turn so he could get the pile properly. So this is good strategy from K4Tsis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's going for sudden death, so he is waiting until the last second to because he wants more time for the sudden death.
Nah, like, I don't know, Chuvash, because if he had just teleported over there,
Ow.
then this worm could have easily got through there and attacked him and then killed him within 2 turns. So I think he did make the right play. Unless I'm missing something. The way that he's done it now meant he managed to kill that worm without taking any damage until at least after he killed 1 worm. So if Tade does attack him now,
Hooks on you
at
and
least he
your
can still
kind.
hide away somewhere, maybe safe. But either way, K4Tsis isn't really in the best position because Tade still has an advantage, and it looks like Tade's the one that's maybe going to have to go on the run right now because we're definitely going to see sudden death in the next turn.
No.
And if that's the case, K4Tsis is probably going to get the win with low gravity shotgun.
No.
He couldn't kill him, but he could drop him down to enough health that... So, see, this is why it was the right move from K4Tsis. He blocks right now, right? But he could have killed him in that turn. He could have won the match right now if K4Tsis had tellied in the first place.
Sir.
So he's blocked now. It's the silver next. I don't see any way that K4Tsis can actually do this though, because it doesn't matter which, if he had tellied first, he had telly when he did or waited, it's like he just doesn't have enough options. He would have died anyway though, Chuvash. It's like, if he had tellied over in the first turn, then that worm would have just attacked him on that turn anyway. And then if he killed the other worm, the next turn he would have been dead. So if he had tellied in the first place, he probably would have been dead already.
What you doing?
Nah. Because you've got to remember, Tade's still got lots of rope. He's still got low gravity. His worm was here without a break, and he only had to get up there to attack that worm. And then that dropped it down to 50. Tade's still got 3 worms. K4Tsis won with 50, right? At least, at the most 50. So what would K4Tsis then do? Teleport again with only 50 HP? Or kill that worm? He would be dead even faster if he had teleported that way. Whoa, that was some risky roping from Tade. Should
That
just
was
be a...
very risky, very dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, K4Tsis done what he could, but there was nothing he could really do.
I'm dead.
GG.
For the spoils.
But they wouldn't be blocked though. If he hadn't blocked that worm on that turn, then if he had teleported over, he would have been able to be attacked. If you look at the inventories of both players. Anyway, decent opening round that. So Tade won that, complete the prediction. Let's get these guys another map.
Why the hell Silaneo Is still with the
that's too-
old version.
That looks too open in the middle. That's actually alright, that. A little bit open in the middle, but the rest of it's fine. There's good hides up there, and there. Let's see what they think. But see, Chuvash, what you're saying is... I mean, I'll look at it again in the TA afterwards, but if K4Tsis had teleported over to the left instead of blocking, on the next turn, the following turn, Tade could have done at least 50 damage to him, regardless where he went on the map. So, I don't see how that would work, what you're saying. If K4Tsis had teleported over to the left, wherever he went, Tade still could have attacked. But they weren't both blocked. They were open. I do understand what you're saying, but I just don't see it working out that way because he wasn't blocked. If you're saying that he could then place a girder afterwards, then yes, but then it would still just be 1 versus 2 with a block, then Tade would block K4Tsis. I just don't see him. It's inevitable. It didn't matter what he'd done, he was just being outplayed. Tade was already ahead of it. You would block him after the attack, then what? You would die anyway, that's the point. But you would still die. I'm not arguing that you couldn't use a block. I'm just saying that whether he teleported or blocked, it wasn't going to work either way. He was going to die anyway. Because Tade was just in a really good position with really good inventory, better than K4Tsis. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you block them both until sudden death. All you're doing is blocking, then you're going to run out of girders and then you're dead anyway. Because he still had kamikaze, he still had rope. He still had, was it him or... He still had low gravity as well. No, I'm not saying he wouldn't win though, that's the point. Like, you could play it differently, but he's still going to lose. So what you're saying is you could have won if you were K4Tsis. But I just don't believe that.
Like a stacks machine.
Of course you would have more chances because you play better than K4Tsis anyway, but in that situation there wasn't anything you could really do to win. It was inevitable. See, I mean... That's a decent start getting a kill without doing anything, but I reckon he could have maybe tried to save this worm first. He maybe could have moved the other worm away, used a worm select, then saved that worm.
Yes, that first turn was a plan B that was not ideal play.
I mean, I don't think you would have had more chances, Chuvash. The way I see it is you were just delaying the inevitable. I mean, I suppose in a sense that would give you more chances because if you can make the match last longer, I suppose there's more chances of them making a mistake which can give you an opening. So I suppose in that sense you would have more chances, but if the other player doesn't make any mistakes, there was nothing you were going to do to save that match. I just think, oh, that was a nice knock with the bungee. I just think Tade's too good a player. In that situation, there was nothing anybody could do to win. You would literally have to rely on Tade making a massive mistake. Oh, if that turns round... Almost got the double kill. Still, decent. It's a shame he couldn't have moved his worm to a safer position, because now that worm can get easily killed in there.
Exactly. It was a good play.
I like the idea, the execution, not so much. That's a very good knock. That's an absolutely beautiful knock there.
Perfect.
Has he used both his parachutes already? He has. Very, very, very nice knock there, though. That was perfect.
Time eludes us.
This is why I said I didn't like the execution of
Let loose the dogs of war.
what K4Tsis done. Like, it was a great idea, but he left himself vulnerable with his retreat. That was an absolutely incredible knock from Tade, though. Perfect.
Get on up.
See, I would like to see there's a chance if he could connect his rope up here, he could maybe knock this worm down here. But with the grass, it's hard to say. He could get stuck. But if he could knock that worm down there and use cows from there, he's got the potential to get a double kill. Well, that's a bit risky, to be honest, because of the grass. You could easily get stuck.
What you doing?
By my troth, you will pay. What crate from yonder window breaks? Nah. Ow.
This, a fire punch or a longbow could kill this worm. Yeah, or a longbow.
Beautiful.
Zounds! I am undone! No.
Yeah, K4Tsis is not
No.
thinking enough about his worm positions and how vulnerable they are.
No. Time eludes us.
Whoa!
Nah.
That went really hard and fast.
Curses.
Yes, sir.
Not sure about this move of the mine.
Why was that so powerful? That was strange. I don't know if anybody even noticed that. Like, obviously Tade did, but that was crazy.
Ow.
Yeah, this is a massive chance for K4Tsis to get a triple kill with cows.
Oof.
Oh, but
It was
instead,
better to
Instead-
leave the mine.
instead he's going for a longbow. Now he's only going to get one kill. He could have used cows. Oh no, K4Tsis doesn't have cows, so he can't use cows there.
What you doing?
So that makes sense.
Oh.
I got you.
The mine shouldn't be
Well
shot.
said, my lord.
That was a mistake from Blue.
No, he wanted to do it, but he didn't expect it to have that much power. When you hit with a... That's what I was saying, was like, how on earth did that have so much power? when he shot the mine with the bow and arrow. I mean, that isn't. It's not normally that hard and powerful, is it? It looked like a glitch for some reason.
The dogs of war.
It's normal. I think there was nothing strange there.
Is that really how hard a mine goes if you hit it with the bow and arrow? It flies off at like 3-4 times the speed of the velocity of a normal weapon. That's crazy.
Yes, when you shoot the mine with the arrow, it goes very fast.
Cry havoc.
Huh.
Let loose the dogs of war.
You learn something new every day.
Get on up.
Like, funny thing is, I've actually played I've seen B&A and stuff before, bow and arrow scheme and mine madness, and I've never seen a bow and arrow shoot a mine and the mine flew off at that velocity before. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Gadzooks. Ow, 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 ow.
Good dynamite there from K4Tsis.
You be dead.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was going to wait till 10 minutes, but they've actually done quite a lot quite fast, so we'll do some predictions. Who do you think will win this round? We'll put 2 minutes on the clock. So do you think Tade will win, K4Tsis will win, or do you think it'll be a draw?
Y'all die in hell. I'm dead. Yes, sir.
I'm on a hangover, that's why I'm not talking too much.
Interesting. Right, so he's only got one rope left now.
What you doing?
Oof. Now pox on you and your kind. Ow.
Get on up.
Now pox on you and your kind. Well said, my lord.
Boing!
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war.
No fall damage.
Yeah, you don't get fall damage if you go straight down like that.
Curses.
Yes, sir.
Right, the obvious move for K4Tsis right here is to go over to Billick, push him down and plop him down there. He could even use a parachute to get pretty much all the way there. If he uses his parachute from there, he could parachute all the way down here, walk over and rope him, but well, I mean, if he gets a double kill here, that's fine, but he's going to have to be quick. Use the rope or something. You hate to see... You do really hate to see squandered opportunities here.
By my troth, you will pay. Very well, good sirs.
It was a waste of LG.
Yeah, that was a total waste.
What you doing?
I honestly would have went over and killed this worm.
Get on up.
And now he's just put that worm into a knockable position again.
Well said, my lord.
Tade could even knock that worm down, but that's a lot more difficult based on the position. So I wonder if he's going to try and block the path here. Either that, or he might have to use his last worm select to save Billick. Or what's he got planned? Is he going to blowtorch? Interesting. Right, if K4Tsis doesn't kill this worm right now, there's something weird going on, I think.
Curses.
But is it worm 3?
Yes, sir.
Worm 2? And the win's even better. Parachute all the way down here. Use a ninja rope to knock that worm down here, and then just toss a grenade down. Really, really easy, obvious kill. I do not understand why he's not going for it. Has he used his... Because he does only have one rope left. But he does still have his jetpack. So that wouldn't be... That would be fine. What is he doing? I mean, at least just use a blowtorch to kill that worm.
Hey there, buddy. What you doing?
Yeah, blowtorch.
Ow! You do me a grave
But
disservice, sir. Very
now
well,
it's going to be
good sirs.
Billick. This worm is
Well
next.
said, my lord. No!
He could come up here and use 2 cows.
No!
He really, really should have went for Billick, in my opinion. It was a really easy kill. I don't understand why he didn't, but he's obviously a very good player. He's got his reasons. So this could be double cows here, that's what I think.
Let us make merry, fellows.
Exactly what I thought was going to happen, though. Which is why he should have killed Billick.
Outrageous fortune.
I predicted that exactly.
Very nice move.
Sir.
Yeah, it was an obvious move, though, to be honest. The obvious move on K4Tsis' side was to kill that worm, but he chose not to for some reason. Now this worm's stuck in here with nothing to do.
Billick took explosion damage, but his position is good.
I really need to ask K4Tsis why he didn't kill Billick. But I'll wait until after the match.
Hey there, buddy. Get on up. What you doing? Oh, man.
Well said, my lord.
He could have dropped Billick with the second shot.
Greetings.
That's actually quite crazy the way that, like, I saw the double kill coming, but his retreat was pretty wild. Because obviously
Yes.
he blew himself up a little bit, but he got a very, very fortunate hide.
Exactly.
What you doing?
Well said, my lord. Once more onto the breach. Once more onto the breach. No. 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 No.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
this a dagger I see before me?
Yes, sir.
I can't see anything that he could do right now.
There is a oil drum with a good wind.
I'm just trying to brainstorm a way how to get the double kill right now, like, because I'm thinking, is there a way to get that worm down here, then you could blow up that with the second shot, make that go down, get grave damage and kill both worms, but I just don't see it.
Hey there, buddy. What you doing?
Well said, my lord.
Yeah, he would die if he didn't get the block or the double. So it was a good idea to hide.
Oh. Curses.
Yes, sir. What you doing?
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Well said, my lord.
Yes, sir. Get on up.
GG, I think.
Let us make merry, fellows.
What the?
Yep, that's GG.
See you later, alligator.
To the victor, the spoils.
Right. Apologies. Right. Let me reset that. So now we're going to move on to islands. Let me just choose the outcome of this round and then we'll get started with that. I don't know if they'd like that map. That map looks okay to me. K4Tsis likes it. Tade likes it, so we're good to go.
Well said, my lord. No!
Wow. Very unfortunate starting positions for K4Tsis here.
Ow!
Having three
Yes.
worms down there like that. That's very unfortunate.
Let us make merry, fellows.
Wow.
That was a waste of opportunity. Just a dynamite would do.
Yeah, but to be fair, a lot of players would use the sheep in that case because it looks like a very easy sheep, but wow. K4Tsis' life flashed before his eyes. He got very, very lucky there. He can actually split this pile up now. If he piles this
It
one...
was very, very risky to use the sheep, I think.
This has actually worked out pretty good for K4Tsis because he's only had to use one worm select for that. He can use a low gravity and he should be able to get a kill here.
Get on up.
Wow, instead of losing 3 worms, he's actually managed to save 3 worms. That's nuts.
What you doing?
Ow!
Yeah. If that sheep had succeeded, that would have been pretty much
Stacks machine.
the end of the road for K4Tsis, but...
What crate from yonder window breaks? No! 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 Ow! Ow! No! No!
Was that a rope he just used there? I think it was, yeah. Not the greatest cows for Tade either.
Oh, glory be.
Not bad, still done good damage, but he didn't get a single cow kill there.
Yes.
Get on up.
So yeah, I think K4Tsis has a good chance here now. There's still quite a few worms easily killable for K4Tsis.
Get on up.
Can get a baseball bat or a dynamite on either of these worms. Wow. What an awkward position to fire the rope there. Is he going to go for a knock here? Nah, he's just going to go for a baseball bat, perhaps?
What you doing?
Ow!
Right. I don't know why, but he had me worried there that he was going to fire it off to the left. I was thinking, what are you doing?
No!
So that is Tade's last worm select.
Just you wait. See you later, alligator.
This will be interesting if K4Tsis can win this round. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Triad, that he was going to try and get a bank there, and I was like, wow.
Outrageous!
Why would anyone try to risk that?
Oh, glory be.
Yeah, that was a bad backflip.
Now, K4Tsis still has one worm select. I would just... Ah, there we go. Now we can jetpack out quickly. It would have been better just doing jetpack, I think. Oh. Yeah, he's used a lot of inventory there. Get in the gap. Yeah, that's good.
Make haste for cover, sir. Ow! Ow!
That was a lot of inventory just for one dynamite, though. He should have used the jetpack.
Said, my lord.
That's what players tend to do on islands when they're stuck under, is they use jetpack to get up and over because it's fast and it's better than having to potentially use 2 ninja rope.
Nah.
I mean, it's not terrible. He does still have 2 ninja rope left, but would have been a lot better had he only used 1 there.
Have at thee, varlet.
Nice one there by Tade.
Very nice.
Zounds! I am undone.
Yes, sir.
I think that if he waited a little bit more to use the Dragon Ball, it wouldn't kill the worm. He used it just in the right moment.
Yeah. He is very good at mechanics, Tade. Much, much, much more warmed up than he was in his first couple of matches of CWT this year.
What you doing?
I feel like K4Tsis is being too passive, though.
Pay. Ow! By my troth, you will pay. Well said, my lord.
I feel like he has opportunities to get kills on worms with high HP instead of doing like shotgun and battle axe and stuff. Like,
Let us make merry, fellas.
Run away.
oh wow.
That was a bad backflip.
Hey, fool.
Yeah, that was a poor retreat from Tade.
Sir.
However, there's a chance that K4Tsis could get this worm through that gap, perhaps? But if he's on the left side of this little squiggly thing, I don't think that would happen. The worm would get stuck in here somewhere, probably.
Get on up. Oh,
Is he going to get that mine? No.
Sirrah, know you the art of war? What crate from yonder window breaks?
He sort of kind of piled his own worm there. Unfortunately, Tade has already used cows, or that could have been a potential double kill.
No! Come, sir, let us duel.
y'all die in hell.
Indeed. Tade used his cows as sheep and his dynamite.
Y'all die in hell.
And K4Tsis has 2 homing pigeons. K4Tsis has a chance. He'll have to play very well.
Oof! By my troth, you will pay. Ow!
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alas! Alack! Well said, my lord.
I mean, it is about even right now, but Tade obviously has leading pace by 1 turn, I think. So you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7 versus 7 right now, but actually saying that, because K4Tsis does have 2 homing pigeons, which does have the potential to kill the 74 HP worm with
Gonna get you.
some fall damage, perhaps.
I'm gonna get you. I'm dead. Yes, sir.
Right, a block there.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
I don't see him being able to pile those worms. He only has 2 rope left. That worm looks like it's on a slight slant, sort of. And that worm's just too far over there. At best, he could knock this worm down here. And I believe if he tries to push that worm, he's just going to fall down there. So I don't see any way which he's going to be able to do that.
Curses!
Oh, glory be.
However, right. What's his idea here then? What's he thinking? He's running out of time. Ah, that's risky.
Ow!
Oh, he's fine, he's
You
fine.
do me a grave disservice, sir. Ow!
That was very risky though. And that's a very bad hide.
You will pay. Well said, my lord.
That's pretty easy to rope knock down there. That is a gap there. So this could be a pile here. Very, very poor retreat from K4Tsis. And actually could potentially be the reason why he might lose if Tade can get that pile here.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like
You are
Tade's
right.
going for it though. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going for it.
Ow. I'm gonna get you.
Unsure why Tade didn't go for that, because that's actually a pretty easy rope knock. And he does still have parachute, I'm sure. Yeah, he still has a parachute. He has used one though.
Just you wait. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tade didn't go for a rope knock there to get the pile.
Yeah, I think maybe the worm could get stuck on the grave part, but it wasn't difficult to execute that knock.
I don't like that move,
I got you.
because he had two homing pigeons. He could have killed Modrock and done 25 damage to Worm 4, which meant he could have killed that worm with a homing pigeon and that worm with a bazooka or something. So I don't think that was optimal for him there, but
Ow. Ow.
now he's going for the rope knock. I don't know why he didn't do that the previous turn.
Hell.
But he can get the kill here.
No. Oh! Time eludes us. Let us make merry, fellows.
Was he stuck in there?
Hey, fool.
Very unlucky.
Very well, good sirs.
Now that mistake from Tade gives K4Tsis a big chance now. Can that worm get out there, or probably just going to block again?
Well said, my lord.
If he can get grave damage here for the win, that would be pretty impressive.
Gather round, fellows.
Nice try. Thanks for the follow.
I'm gonna get you. See you later, alligator.
Right, so it'll be Worm 1 again.
Yes, sir.
This could be an interesting end here.
Ow!
Is he actually... Oh, wait.
Prepare to die.
What?
Oof, oof. Oh!
Wow, that kamikaze went far.
You be dead.
Well said,
Kamikaze.
my lord.
That is a hell of a distance for the kamikaze. I didn't think it would go that deep.
Nah.
But it had a risk to cause the glitch.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the glitch he's talking about is when it leaves one pixel at the bottom, which means that there's no plop.
Exactly.
Right, K4Tsis needs to be careful now. If he can get out with jetpack right now, if he can walk through here, drop down, use the jetpack to get around, all he needs to do is battle axe, and they should be able to win. I mean, is he not even going to try? Because if he could get ahead 100 to 50, that would give him a huge chance. But it looks like he's just going to sit there, and I think that's got the potential to get out there, but I might be wrong. If he could walk through there, he should have went there immediately, activated jetpack there, went round, and he could have just done a shotgun or a battle axe to get ahead a little bit. Then again, if he did do that, he would be vulnerable because
Well said.
he has no more utilities. That one pixel cami thing happens 90% of the time in Worms 2. I don't understand why K4Tsis done another girder there.
Yo, miss. Ha! Yes, sir.
To be honest, it's... If K4Tsis had even one more mobility resource, it would be fine, but even, like, it is a bit of a risk doing that move with the jetpack, because that's his only mobility tool, and if he uses that, then he's stuck. And if Tade knows that, if he went in there, even if he's got 50, Tade can just hide over out of reach until sudden death and then go in for the kill.
Oh, man.
So I
Well
like...
said, Lord.
It looks like both players are just going to go for sudden death, but I believe K4Tsis...
Let us make merry, fellows.
Yo, miss. Ha! Yes, sir.
I don't think this mine will open the terrain. Maybe, but not sure.
So what's the scope of this match? World Cup, Worm Cup. Pretty much a Worm Cup. This is... it's the most prestigious event in Worms for this scheme, which is intermediate. It's a tournament that's taken place every year since 2002, where the best intermediate players in the world compete. It's a niche video game, so it's not like a huge amount of players, normally 24 or 32 players per year.
Well
But it's
said.
a really, really good event that we all look forward to every year. I had a feeling he was going to teleport out, but
Ah,
Tade knows he just needs to go over and do 50 damage right now. Oh, this is a hell of a lot more than that tournament Perdunok organises.
once more onto the breach.
Ow!
The one Perdunok organises on TUS is just a random cup.
No.
Yeah, I seen that coming. However,
Yo, die in hell. Yes, sir.
he has a little chance here. But there's not like... if it was a little bit down, if he could have got a knock.
Yeah, if he got a knock, would be very good to use shotgun at the oil drum.
Yeah, K4Tsis hasn't even used his team weapon the entire match so far.
Well said, my lord.
Tade does still have a jetpack right now. He could actually get over there in time. But it's risky. Because now neither players have rope, both players have jetpack. So I think it's just going to be a case of waiting to sudden death now.
Curses!
Yes, sir.
It is, I mean,
Yeah.
Worms Armageddon it's a bit of a niche game. It's a very old school game. It's incredibly skilled. There's so much depth to it that not a lot of people realise, but...
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Well said, my lord.
But yeah, Tade is actually a former world champion. He's won the event once, and that was in 2020, I believe.
Oh, it did open and
Yep.
open a lot of space. I was wrong.
Oh, he's not going to make it in time, though. Oh, that's a shame.
Time eludes us.
He's going to have to teleport or block, and that's not going to work.
I'm a bud out of my head.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
the next turn is going to be sudden death. So he can't even block. He can't block right now. He could move away though. All he needs to do is teleport over here, because that worm has 0 utilities left. But he's actually used both his teleports, hasn't he? He has.
I would try a bazooka on Da Silva. A bazooka could plop Da Silva, maybe.
What you doing? Let's kick some butt.
Yeah, that was a waste. That was a huge waste.
Ow.
He would have been better just skipping turn
I got you.
and keeping that napalm. Well, I believe Tade has the advantage here because he's got better access to high ground, whereas K4Tsis has a barrel here and a mine there. But no players have any mobility left, so he does actually have Pigeon, yeah. Actually, yeah, so the Pigeons could actually win the game for him. But Pigeons can also be very, very wonky. Tade does have Girder as well. I wonder if a pigeon here, if a pigeon hit there, then he could win the game right now. But then again, if you put a pigeon there, it could fucking blow up anywhere, to be honest.
Hold up.
Yeah. This is where K4Tsis having pigeons is actually an advantage right now. I completely forgot about that.
Luck smiles. Well said, my lord.
Is interesting.
Come, sir, let us duel.
Is he going to use that as a bank for a grenade or something? Or maybe that's just there to try and protect himself from pigeons. Because if he tries to throw a pigeon, no doubt it's going to hit that instead of go round and through.
Yeah, good analysis.
Get on up.
Yeah, he's not going to reach with B and G there though.
Man.
Best he can do is stand here,
Well said, my lord.
fire a shot. But
No.
the best I can see him doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not going to reach. The best he's going to get is somewhere over here with a 5-second max bounce shot, where it bounces somewhere in the middle to go over.
No.
Yo, miss.
Yeah, a little bit less power, max bounce, and it could potentially, if he could get a bounce here, or there, maybe it's got the potential to bounce and maybe hit something over here.
Get on up.
If he does that with like a
Get on
a
up.
5-second max bounce cluster, then it could work. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then blow up here, and then you've got the clusters could go anywhere down there. Maybe he's got a chance that way.
Well said, my lord.
But yeah, he could teleport onto the mine for a draw.
Nah.
Actually,
Gather round, fellows.
where's that full power shot going? If it bounces on there, nah. I did, that's, because if he had the potential to reach there with the minimum bounce, which I highly doubt, I was thinking it was somewhere there. It's hard for me to tell in this resolution, but his best chance, I think, is to hit somewhere about here with maximum bounce, 5-second cluster. That would go up there, bounce, and then blow up here.
Oh, man.
Yeah. His napalm could get it as well, but doesn't have the right wind. Oh, that could potentially reach. Interesting round none the least. I would like to see K4Tsis win a round.
Ow.
He is patient, but
Come, sir, let us duel.
Yes, sir.
see, actually, a homing missile right now could win for K4Tsis. He could stand here, straight up, homing missile like there.
Risky, but it could.
I mean, it would be a good opportunity to do that, even if just to...
Lady Luck smiles.
Because even what he could do is maybe even aim for that bit specifically to blow that up and make a path for homing pigeon.
Nah. Nah.
But, like, yeah, Tade can't really hide further down now, so this is a good opportunity for K4Tsis to use homing pigeon. Now, if the homing pigeon hits anywhere up there, it's GG. So I do believe K4Tsis should try and use homing pigeon in the next turn. Yeah, if he's hiding there. Nah, both players, neither player has any mobility right now. Oh, I haven't added K4Tsis using his jetpack, that's my fault. But yeah, they've used their low gravity jetpack and ropes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he needs to use pigeons now. Like Triad said, if he doesn't use pigeons at this point, what was the point in even using the pigeons? Definitely think we're seeing that coming out now. And he just needs to hope that it's a good pigeon. There we go. Well done. So, it's 2-1.
GG.
We're going to take a break for a few minutes.
We are the winners.
So you're going to have to suffer some more of my music. Do you know what I'll do, actually? Since Foxhound is here with us right now, we're going to take a 2-minute break. A break for a few minutes, and we'll put on the song that Foxhound and I made together. Do you remember that one, Foxhound? Is it still on the...
Yes, I remember.
There we go. It's kind of worm themed, so here is the song that Foxhound and I made, and it wasn't with AI, we made it properly, and it's called My Kingdom, so enjoy.
Entertain us, you slow-witted oaf. Come, sir, let us duel. Feel my wrath. A donkey! My kingdom for a donkey! For a donkey! Well said, my lord. Am I to believe this?
Right, we are back and ready to continue this match. So what I'll do is I'll just grab a map here for these guys. And then we'll get going. Nice to see K4Tsis get in there though. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh. I don't like that there's no objects on that slidey bit though. But the rest looks really nice. I'm going to reseed this. Oh, that looks nice. We'll take that. See if the guys like it. They might not even like that map, so we'll see. Because with islands, you might need to actually have quite a few attempts until you get something that all the players enjoy. Right, they like that, so let's go. Let's get round 4 underway. So K4Tsis gets the first turn in this round. The score is 2-1 for K4Tsis. It is a best of 5 series. This is the quarter-final of CWT 2025. If you're just joining us, that stands for Crespo's Worms Tournament, an intermediate tournament that takes place once a year, every year since 2002. Next year will be the 25th anniversary. It's a pretty
stacks machine.
Pretty easy kill there for K4Tsis. All he needed to use was a worm select. It has a few worms in danger here of being plopped, but that was worm 2, so that's the next worm. I wonder if he's going to plop number 4, or perhaps he could bow that worm onto the mine and that worm off. Oh, actually, he could get a free kill here with a rope. You know what? I would have. He had the wind for that. He could have knocked that worm off and landed down here and got a free kill with a rope. I would have liked to see that, but. Did Tade actually use a worm select there? He used a rope. Yes, he did use a worm select.
Perfect shotgun shot.
Yeah, that's a good start there from Tade. Get a kill and 61 damage. So even though he had the second turn, he's ahead on pace right now. K4Tsis using his second worm select. Low gravity. Is he gonna... It looks like he's gonna use dynamite here, but it'd be better to use, yeah, baseball bat, yeah.
He would too use Dragon Ball. Backflip plus Dragon Ball.
A lot safer just to use baseball bat there, and K4Tsis might not be good at that move. I mean, that is a pretty advanced technique, that. The backflip Dragon Ball. It's advanced, but it's one of those moves that if you've not really done it before or much, you don't know how to do it properly. If you do it often enough, though, it would probably be pretty easy. Right, so Tade using low gravity and a parachute as well. Oh, he got the jump just in time there. Oh.
Time eludes us. Let us make merry, fellows.
Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that was very...
Is this a dagger I see before me?
That was very, very, very goal.
Of course he aimed for that. That was a sheep and a half, 3/4 and a bit to the max. That was a very, very good backup plan. Just when you thought he was going to entirely screw his turn up, he pulls that out of nowhere. Big opportunity here for K4Tsis to take the lead, though, if he can get the plop with this dynamite, if he can place it correctly.
Make haste for cover.
No, but he does still do good damage to 2 worms, so, you know, he's got 2 worms under 50 HP, that's good enough. When he kept walking down there, I don't know why he didn't just jump across to that platform there.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
But, you know, in the heat of the moment, we can all do crazy things.
Let us make merry, way, fellas.
Run away!
Oh!
Right. So Tade puts one in the water.
Bull!
And we're pretty much 50-50 at this point. It's pretty even. I do believe K4Tsis does have the lead in pace now. If he can keep it up, we could see a decider.
Ow! You do me a grave disservice, sir. Ow! By my troth, you will pay. Well said, my lord.
I can't believe that sheep. That was crazy. That was just a thing of beauty. I'm so glad that Tade had the patience there, because a lot of people in that situation would have blown the sheep up before seeing where it went. They probably would have blown it up when it was closer to the other two worms. But he kept it riding, hoping for a better opportunity. And it paid off. The fact it went right in that tiny little gap, though, with low gravity nonetheless. That's like a 1 in a million situation. Oh, didn't really get much damage there with the petrol, unfortunately, and I think he was trying to lock him in there. That turn could be a little bit costly to Tade, because he's only done 12 damage. He didn't get the block with petrol, so that gives K4Tsis the opportunity to pull even further ahead in pace here. That is his last worm select, though, I believe. We'll just double check. Yes, it is.
Get on up!
If he wants to get through there, he needs to bet. Oh, he managed it. That's good.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I'll do. Now he needs to use another rope to get out, or can he backflip up there? He can indeed.
What you doing?
That's not going to reach.
Why? That was very stupid.
Come on, man. Why didn't he just use the sheep?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh no!
I mean, at least he got the kill, but
Ow!
what a wasted opportunity.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah, even a grenade.
This was worse than the petrol.
These are like, I do apologise for sounding quite mean to the players, but those are the kinds of mistakes you would expect to see from a noob, not from someone who's playing at CWT. You should never, ever see things like that in CWT, as far as I'm concerned. Those are such bad mistakes that I don't understand how players are making them.
Y'all crazy! I'm dead!
Outrageous fortune.
I do understand why he chose not to use the sheep, but the fact that he used mine instead, that he didn't have a backup plan, how to better execute that. Like, I'm thinking he didn't use the sheep because he was so close to the barrel, he was worried that the sheep would blow him up and push him onto the barrel. But the fact that he decided to drop a mine down there instead, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Leave us! Place.
However, he has redeemed himself a little bit with this cluster bomb.
What crate from yonder window breaks?
If he dropped a grenade, would be much better.
Yeah. But we do all learn for our lessons. And I sit here saying those are the kinds of mistakes that you should never ever see, but we all make stupid mistakes from time to time. We've even seen Mablak make, I think maybe 2 pretty big mistakes so far, but
Ow! Ow! Feel my wrath.
Yeah, I'm really surprised K4Tsis didn't get that worm out of there sooner.
Zounds! I am undone.
Yes, sir.
Right, what does K4Tsis have? He has sheep, he has pigeons. Is it... Yeah, he has used a rope. I thought he had used a rope, because he can't have used none. What could he do to get ahead here? I mean, there is... If he could deal with that 97 HP worm... Is he just going to pigeon this worm or sheep it? Almost got the flames, so that was actually a nice attempt there from K4Tsis.
Yo is a traitor.
Almost.
Well said, my lord.
However, K4Tsis can get a double kill on the next turn if he shotguns the silver down onto Kranjkar, but then the trouble is, how can he do that?
No.
Could he stand up here? He could stand up there and shotgun the worm down. And if it piles Kranjkar, then he can definitely get a double kill with the shotgun. However, so after worm 1, it's worm 3, then 7, but worm 3's about to die. He needs to be very careful with the... because he might pile his own worm here. That's why he's adjusting his position.
Time eludes us.
Yeah, that's better.
Just you wait.
If he had done it from up there shooting down, there's a chance he could have killed his own worm there.
Curses.
Oh, glory be.
Yeah, he could get a double kill here. He could shotgun Kranjkar and Billick and pile the silver. And if he could do that, then it would be 2 versus 3, but at least he's got a high HP worm. Actually, he could rope knock the silver down onto Kranjkar and get a triple kill. But he's taken way too long.
Ow.
Now, there you go.
Ow. Ow.
Now, get the shotgun and quickly move up to Billick.
Pox on you
This is a
and
clutch
your
move if he can pull it off.
Ow.
That's one. But how,
Pox on you
I don't know how he's going to get up in
Very
time.
well, good
How can
sir.
he even get up and over there? Because there's nothing...
Now pox on you.
I mean,
and
at least he
your
gets a
kind.
double kill.
Alas, alack.
At this stage in the game, I might have used another rope to get over there, though.
What you doing?
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was nothing up there to jump onto.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. What crate from yonder window breaks?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have used a rope to get up here quickly and kill that one first and then go over to the other two. Definitely a challenging turn, but he done very well there. Yeah,
Dead hide though.
I probably will TA that. This is the 4th round. K4Tsis turn at 13 minutes.
Let loose the dogs of war.
This could be GG right now.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war.
Can he get into a position where he can shoot that barrel?
Well, at least the worm received a flower at the sea after his death.
Yeah. If he could have got that triple kill right there,
Curses.
this game could be looking a lot different right now. On the bright side though, Tade doesn't have any worm selects. So if he could kill worm 1, it's going to be it's going to be that worm next, and that worm doesn't have any inventory to actually... Oh no, he has 2 ropes. Never mind. No, he doesn't. He's already used his jetpack. He'd have to use rope. I mean, K4Tsis has done the best that he could in that situation there.
Very well, good sirs.
So, pretty basic for Tade here. He has 2 ropes. We should imagine that he can close the series with this turn. Can he do it? Oh my god.
Extreme bad luck.
Sir.
He only has 1 rope left now. Oh. This is interesting. He could just girder billet here.
Get on up. Ha.
That is a very, very unfortunate, huge mistake from Tade.
Come on.
Surely it's just going to be a block. Hide and block. He needs to make sure he hides somewhere that he can't get airstriked.
What you doing?
I mean, I'm not going to say that's terrible, to be honest. Because at least he can't get hit there. Then he can block Racketic on the next turn. And then he can move away.
Yes, sir.
Tade teleports as well. Oh, I like this. This could be a kill. Yeah, that's a kill. That's definitely a kill. Wow, well played from K4Tsis. Very nice win there. I was going to suggest that there could be a napalm potential depending on the wind, and he got it.
Well said, my lord.
Very nicely played from K4Tsis, and Tade's going to be kicking himself there, because that was a match. He could have won the series right there and proceeded to the semi-final. And he unfortunately got a huge error there. Tade does still have a rope.
Curses!
Yes, sir.
So how's K4Tsis going to manage this? I mean, it does seem pretty easy for K4Tsis on this at this point. If he stays away from Tade until sudden death, right? And then I'm guessing that if it's Tade's turn on sudden death and he can't get a kill, he's going to want to move away. If they're on opposite sides of the map, there's no way Tade's going to get over there with 1 rope. I just don't see it. So K4Tsis does have a chance here. So does Tade. So this round could go either way. K4Tsis does still have homing pigeons, and he has 2 ropes. And he has more health. So I would say that K4Tsis is probably the favourite right now, but what has it for Tade is that K4Tsis is blocked off here. Tade isn't. So that's what sort of balances it out. K4Tsis has got better inventory, more health, but K4Tsis is blocked out right now. Yeah, we'll do a prediction then. We'll put a prediction for 30 seconds. So you've only got 30 seconds to decide. Tade, K4Tsis, or do you think it'll be a draw? What's he doing?
Fire!
Oof.
Sweet Lady Luck
Didn't
smile.
even blow the barrel.
Said, my lord.
But do you know what I actually think what K4Tsis could and should do? Get rid of the barrel, first of all. And then he could place a mine down at the bottom left. And if he does that, then he can get out on his next turn, and with 2 ropes he can get the kill. So I feel like K4Tsis has the opportunity to win if he can play it properly. And if Tade doesn't take action against that.
Come, sir, let us duel.
Get rid of the barrel. And then on the following turn, put a mine as far over here as you can.
Time eludes us.
And then he can still hide pretty safely. And then on the next turn, he can just activate the mine, get out with rope over, and get the kill. Tade, if he does place the mine down though, Tade will spot that, and Tade will probably go for a block. Those flames were close.
Oh, man!
Well said, my lord.
Those flames just about tickled his bum, but his bum remains untickled at this moment in time. Anyway, what ideas do I have for Tade? Let's have a look at his inventory in the game just to make sure. So he's got Holman Missile, he's got Airstrike and Napalm, he's only got 1 rope. He does have Skunk. So Skunk could potentially fit through a little gap and jump around to get close enough to do a bit of explosive damage. Tade does have 3 girders. Both players have 3 girders each. They both have 1 teleport left each. The advantage is that K4Tsis has 2 ninja ropes, a bit more health. He also has 2 Homan pigeons, which are going to be absolutely fantastic in sudden death if it comes. But K4Tsis' problem is if he opens up, he's going to get killed. So now, if ever, he should put a mine down here, I believe. Or actually, yeah, he could. What he could do is actually just blowtorch down here, leave enough of a gap, and then mine to get out that way, and then he can just get out and up that way. He has options. The girder's not going to work though.
Well said, my lord.
So we've got 1 minute and 9 seconds of turn time left before sudden death. So we'll see who gets the sudden death turn first. I believe if it's Tade, he's maybe just going to go for a draw because he knows that he probably won't want to. Tade won't want to give K4Tsis a win right now. So if I was Tade, 2-1 up, I would rather take a draw than the chance of K4Tsis winning and being 1 within losing. So on sudden death, Tade might want to just use a kamikaze to get the draw. I believe that would be better for Tade if he can't think of a way to get the victory. It's tough for both players in this situation right now. Tade can't invade, K4Tsis can't invade. Whoever opens up first just inevitably loses. We're creeping ever and ever closer to sudden death.
No! Nah!
Hell, nah.
What is this ET in purple? What is he holding?
I would say a space helmet. because it's the same colour as his suit, so I would imagine that that's his spacesuit helmet.
But it's smaller than its head.
Right, so it looks like it's going to be sudden death on the next turn.
Time eludes us.
Or the next turn. It's within the next 2 turns for sure. If it's not this next one, it's going to definitely be the next again one.
Curses.
Yes, sir.
Right, and Tade has no big weapons left. There is the chance that he could shotgun through here. It's hard to tell, like... That's all his girders gone now, though.
Well said, my lord.
Is he just going to go for a draw here with Kamikaze? I wouldn't blame him. He's 2-1 ahead. If he can't definitely get the win, he should go for the draw so that he stays 2-1 ahead, rather than risk losing and going 2-2.
Greetings.
But that's up to the player to decide. Tade knows that
Yo, miss.
K4Tsis has to come out eventually. And if I was K4Tsis, I would put that mine down now, or he's not going to have any chance to do anything. Then again, if he does put the mine down there, where's he going to hide where he's not at a chance of taking 1 damage? He should be fine there, to be honest, I think. If he puts a mine down there and hides in there, Tade doesn't have any weapons that he could get the kill with. It looks like K4Tsis isn't making a move that he could.
Well said.
He has the chance to put a mine down in order to get out, but he's not doing it. He's not taking that opportunity, and it looks like he's just going to sit there until the water comes up enough and he's forced to do something that isn't a better situation. He needs to take... He's got 1 more chance, I think, to put that mine down, and then after that, he doesn't have the chance anymore.
Yes, sir.
Very, very, very close game here, though. Nah, I don't see... K4Tsis has had more than enough chances to put a mine down here in order to open, and he's not doing it, and because of that, I feel like he's going to give away this opportunity to get the win. Tade just needs to sit there and wait, to be honest. Because Tade can realise that K4Tsis isn't doing that opportunity. And I feel like if K4Tsis puts that mine down now, then Tade's just going to block him in anyway so that he can't actually use it properly. So yeah, what was the point of those 3 girders? I don't know. He just sort of wasted them. And to be fair, Tade probably should have won this round already, had he not made a very, very big mistake.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Well said,
Maybe
my
he
lord.
wants to get high enough that he can do a kamikaze from there for a draw. Oh, actually, yes, you're absolutely correct, and I am being an absolute idiot. K4Tsis doesn't have any mines, and he hasn't had any mines because he used them, so that's why he hasn't done that.
No respect. Yes, sir.
And you're right, Tade could have actually just used the drill.
Prepare to die.
Oh, he done it! Wow! Well
He got
done!
it.
Sirs,
Well done, K4Tsis.
ball out of my head.
Crazy
Wow.
kamikaze.
That was actually very, very well done from K4Tsis there.
Now it should be a cave.
Yes, it'll be caves now. We'll be going back to caverns. So we'll see if the guys are ready to just crack on, or if we're ready to take a break. Right, so let's get these guys a map, and it's going to be hell minus hell. So let's get these guys a nice cavern map. It will be Tade first, I believe. Is it? Let's have a look at that. We'll see if they like it.
That
Tade likes it.
kamikaze was wild.
That was, I feel like... I do feel like the kamikaze was like 1 pixel further. If it was like any further away, it would have missed, so we'll see. Right, so I'm going to copy this for the benefit of the chat, but this is your last warning, Perdunok. Right, let's go.
Well said, my lord.
This is a very exciting series so far. So, yeah, Tade gets the first turn here. Let's have a look at the positions. Oh, Tade has some mega piled worms here. There is a chance of getting an easy 2-worm kill there. He could knock 3 worms down onto this mine.
Feel the point of my rapier, scoundrel.
Is he going to use another rope? He could use another rope knock that worm down, and then just shotgun both worms down, all 3 worms down there. Or he could just... He could actually just use the shotgun from there. He doesn't need to use another rope. Oh.
Just you wait.
Very, very unlucky.
Time eludes us.
Is he going to get the push? No, he doesn't.
Ah,
Very, very unfortunate.
Yes, sir.
And now K4Tsis can actually save some of these worms. He could maybe just move that worm up there. Worm select either 7 or 8.
I think he should have shot the oil drum, because the wind was a little bit okay, and the worms would drop on the mine.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Tade must be kicking himself right now, throwing away that last game. I like this though. He's used that shotgun nicely there. Might even get the kill here. Unfortunately not, but should be able to get with the follow-up shot. He could just shoot the barrel. Plenty of time here. Should he just shooting the barrel's probably the best bet here, because the flames have got more of a chance to push him into the water. They could potentially get 8 though, but yeah, that's fine. Well done.
Yeah, the wind was in favor.
You be dead.
Yeah, K4Tsis has
what crate from
at minimal cost there as well. He's used 1 worm select, 1 rope, and a parachute. And he's managed to save a couple of worms here and get into good positions. He has, however, made a plop hole for worm 8, but better to lose 1 worm than potentially 3. So, Can't argue with that. But yeah,
Good
Tade's
shot.
pile still remains.
Done.
Right, so that was worm 7, so it's going to be worm 1 now, because there's no 8. Right, now K4Tsis has a chance here. What's he going to do with these 3 worms? He could actually go for a skunk, perhaps, or he could go... oh wow, he's actually using a worm select, right? Not actually a bad idea, because it does split up the potential double kill for those 2 worms. So, I like that idea. He could just use an axe, to be fair. He doesn't have to do anything dramatic. He could shotgun down there and then shotgun the barrel, but he's not got the greatest win for that. Actually like this. This is a good idea. He's piled 2 worms,
Buy my trophy.
which might force Tade to actually use a worm select here. So that means Tade won't use a worm select to leave those worms, because he might have to split up those worms. So, interesting strategy here from K4Tsis. He's thinking ahead, and I like that. Yeah, I like this. Interesting.
Ow.
Ow, ow, ow.
Didn't get the knock all the way down, but I mean, if he tosses a grenade down there, it could still work.
Time eludes us.
This is fine. This is fine.
I'm gonna get you.
See, to be honest, I've actually seen quite a lot of the players have actually improved from last year and the year before to now. K4Tsis has made a big improvement. Solanio's made a huge improvement. It's actually quite crazy how close Solanio was to actually beating Mablak yesterday. It was 2-1, and Solanio could have done a really, really easy turn with shotgun to get a double kill. To kill Mablak and make it 2-2, which would have been the closest anybody's got to beating Mablak this year. And it had the chance to actually beat Mablak, which was quite interesting. So, massive shout out to how much Solanio's improved.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, nice knock, nice pile, and nice sheep for K4Tsis to get a clean double kill there.
Very well, good sirs.
Yes, it was a good double.
Very well, good sirs.
Tade is actually, both players are playing good. Tade's playing really good, but at the very, very worst moment, he made his kind of first mistake, and his only mistake in that entire round, I feel like, and it was just the wrong one at the wrong time, and that caused the win to slip out his hands. He could be in the semi-final right now, but he got caught out by a mine when he was on the rope, and he lost his turn, which is unfortunate. So here we are now. This is our 5th round. We're back onto Caverns. The score is 2-1. It is best of 5. So Tade is still on match point. K4Tsis fighting to stay in it here.
Grenade!
Oh, nice grenade there from Tade.
Perfect grenade.
Yes, sir.
But then again, we are in the playoffs, we are in the quarterfinals now, so all the matches you're going to see now are going to be full of really good gameplay like this from here on out. This is where you see the best of the best compete now. We've weeded out the weaklings, we've weeded out the amateurs. I'm just kidding, they're all good players, but this is where you get to see the best of the best, and it's just really exciting games from this point forward. Is he... It's a shame he doesn't have cows right now, because that would be a great opportunity to use cows. Is he going to place a dynamite there?
What you doing?
Gadzooks! Ow! Oof.
Oh, very nice knock. That's a good push down there. It would have been nice if he had piled that worm as well, to be honest, but unfortunately, he doesn't get that. I'm just going to make sure I've got the right inventory here. So... Oops.
No!
So they've used 2 ropes each. Well, Tade just used a third. So they've both used 3 ropes. That's pretty much where the difference. I need to check what has Tade used weapon-wise. He still has his cows, that and that. So yeah, everything's right. Just make sure we have a correct count on inventory.
Make merry fellas.
Oh, that should do fall damage though to make up for the... Oh, he doesn't get fall damage. That might not be a kill. Unfortunate bad placement there from Tade. He didn't get the kill. That should have been a pretty easy kill for him, so... Kind of a minor mistake there. At least the worm is still killable with a single shotgun. But yeah, Tade's trying to seal the deal here and get his win, but if he keeps making these little mistakes, he keeps giving K4Tsis opportunities to get ahead and bring it back. He's used low gravity here, and he's used a rope. What's his plan?
What you doing?
Ow! Now pox on you and your kind.
Get on up.
Ow!
I'm actually unsure why he used low gravity there.
Now pox on you and your kind. Very well,
Like-
sirs.
Why did he use low gravity
Well
there?
said, my lord.
He could have got all the way up there from there with just a rope. Or maybe he changed his mind halfway through the turn, what he wanted to do. Because you might not think it, but wasting your low gravity at that point in the match when you've used 4 ropes now, with 10 minutes to go, I actually need to do the prediction for the last round. So the outcome was a draw, and we'll do a prediction now for this round.
What's this?
Who will win this round? Thanks for the follow, Monster. Is that Tita? Monster. Is that Tita? Tell me that's Tita. So yeah, who do you think will win this round? You've got 5 minutes to make your decision, so you can wait and see how the round plays out for a few minutes, but you can place your bets now if you want. Who do you think will win this round? Tade, K4Tsis, or do you think it'll be a draw? So a block there from Tade to prevent Neo from getting out. He could block back, or... You know what? He could actually... Do you think he could reach with the baseball bat through there? Because if he could reach with the baseball bat to hit that worm through the gap, he could still leave that worm under 50 HP. Or he could jump up and do a... Yeah, I like this.
Oh!
Oh no, that's actually not good, because now that worm can get plopped underneath easy. And that's
Yes,
a 100
it was
HP worm. I forgot that worm had so much health.
Yes, it was a bad hide.
But then again, would Tade use his last worm select just to kill that one worm? Because he does still have another 4 worms, or 5 worms, so would it be worth it? So it might not be the end of the world, you know? Sacrifice is unfortunately but strategically sound part of war.
Time eludes us. Come, sir, let us duel.
Yes, sir.
A teleport by Tade. That's interesting. I'm unsure why he teleported from down here to up there. When... Maybe he just didn't want to use ropes and stuff like that. What is he doing? That is risky. Is he going to shotgun this worm out? That is brave. Need to go a little bit down from there, though. A little bit down.
Ow.
Oh,
Wow.
nice! The balls on K4Tsis right now.
Wow, that was impressive.
I did not think of that, but that was an interesting shot. I like that.
What you do?
Very hard shot. Very well done.
Just the idea that I like. I wasn't really thinking of that, to be honest, but
Oh, man.
nice to see.
Well said, my lord.
I like that. I like K4Tsis. I like when you see the players thinking outside the box. I really like that. It's nice to be surprised. Oh shit.
Ow.
Oh, Tade. Wow.
Bad luck.
Yes, sir.
Bad luck.
He should have just used a rope there to get out. Well, that is a very, very costly mistake at almost the worst time. And
Hell hath no fury like a well-timed grenade.
You be dead.
yeah,
Well said, my lord.
very unfortunate from Tade, and it looks like K4Tsis is way ahead here, but that doesn't mean to say that K4Tsis will win, because Tade is a very good strategic player. He still has decent inventory, so he could still push this towards a draw or a win, if he plays it right. We have seen on multiple occasions that when the players still have about 10 minutes till sudden death, and they still have a decent amount on inventory, when it's like a lot of worms versus not so many worms, the player who's behind can often use the worm order rotation to their advantage. And if you're unfamiliar what the worm order rotation is, it just means when you've got less worms than them, you can use the fact that you've got less worms to your advantage because it's a turn order based game. However, they both still have a worm select.
Ow.
Looked like he was trying to get grave damage there as well, but it wouldn't have killed anyway, so
Well said, my lord.
Yeah, he shouldn't suicide his worm, I think.
I actually think suiciding that worm is fine. It was a low HP worm. It brings the worm order rotation advantage down a little bit. He's still got 5 worms to deal with here. He still has a worm select. There it means that all he needs to do is kill that one worm. And then it's like I'm guessing, oh, he didn't get the kill there, which is unfortunate. Because I thought he would maybe kill that worm and worm with 14 HP. And then at the worst, it would be like a 3 versus 1 situation. Which is a lot more manageable, but... Let's just check, was that right? Oh no.
Yes, sir.
So Tade has a worm select, K4Tsis doesn't.
That was a bad luck for the shotgun shot.
Yes.
Sweet Lady Luck smiles. Well said, my lord.
Just letting the players know that we'll take a small break after this round, if there's another round. Right, so that's Tade using his last worm select.
Once more onto the breach.
He needs to make sure he doesn't fall in the water there.
Ow.
There we go. There should be a double kill from him, and then he'll kill this worm, and then it'll be 3 versus 1. I can't see K4Tsis losing this, really. He's got a homing missile and a pigeon. All he needs to do is keep his worms grouped. Just wait till sudden death. Keep the other worm at bay, and it's a sure easy win as far as I'm concerned. He's still got a jetpack, he's still got a rope. There's no worm selects left. Go down, kill this worm, and then bugger off up to the top left side. Start preparing for sudden death. And it should be a sure win for K4Tsis. Which will be really, really nice to see, because this is a very, very interesting series. Both players are actually playing really well. They have made 1 or 2 really, really big mistakes each. But generally speaking, they both have played very, very well. You can clearly see why they've... Oh my god. How did he miss that?
You do me a grave disservice, sir. Well,
Not the end of the... I mean, not
It was because you were complimenting them, then he made the mistake.
Thanks, Foxhound. Just blame it on me. Thank you. Yeah, underwater homing missiles could work, yes, but that's the point that I'm making. When it gets to sudden death, both players have homing missile, but K4Tsis also has a homing pigeon. Well, Tade actually has a huge chance here. If he could knock that worm into the water... Oh, is he actually just going to go for a block? Right. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he should just block Bollock out, to be honest. See, that could have been a very costly mistake for K4Tsis missing this. Yeah, neither of them have worm select, but I'm unsure why he even tried to use shotgun from that distance. He should have just fired a bazooka, you know?
Exactly.
Hey there, buddy.
If he blocks that, I don't see him... What he should do is... Yeah. That I really like. I really, really like that block. If he had blocked there, he could have used a shotgun to open and then shotgunned that worm in anyway. So the fact that he's blocked off his worm is actually perhaps saved that worm. Maybe. It depends what he uses now.
gather round, fellows.
That's fine.
Cry havoc. Let loose the dogs of war.
Yes, sir.
He could have perhaps plopped that worm with a grenade, like he has done other times. But wow. I'm thinking, if I was this worm, I would just get myself over to the top left or something. Hopefully this worm survives another turn, and even if he can't get out, just do a kamikaze to the right to kill Bollock. Then it's still 2 versus 1, which is fine. What you don't want is to be 2 versus 2 and be cut out. I mean, at the end of the day, even if it is 2 versus 2, K4Tsis still does have the advantage because he has a homing pigeon and a homing missile, but...
What you doing?
You know, it's getting less and less in his advantage with each passing turn.
Slow-witted. Well said, my lord.
So if Tade can kill this worm now with cows, then Tade's in for a bit more of a chance. He's balanced it out dramatically. This is his last rope if he uses it. And he probably is. He's probably going to... Imagine he's going to connect up there, drop cows down there, and then retreat somewhere back up here. And he's just testing how he can actually get up here. So it looks like he's going to... Oh, he's just going to drop a sheep.
Let us make merry, fellows.
There we go.
Zounds,
Good job.
I am undone.
Yeah, the sheep was fine. He can keep his cows. I mean, K4Tsis has still got the advantage. I would just get myself up to the top left now, to be honest. And because it's sudden death's coming. So don't open. Don't open. You don't want to open. Sudden death's coming. This is the worst thing he can do. Is he trying to... Well, we could actually get the kill here.
Yeah, he is aiming to open the girder
And then,
at the right.
Oh, that's actually good.
And now,
Oh,
kill.
nice. Very nice. I
Yeah,
like that.
amazing.
You do me a grave
I didn't
disservice.
think he was going to try that, but nice. Very well thinking, because even Tade, there's no way Tade can get the double kill here. I don't think shooting this would kill. But that was very nice from K4Tsis to shoot through the gap there. I did see that opportunity. I didn't think he was going to take it, because I thought, if he misses, he's leaving himself vulnerable. Because if he missed, and he didn't get the retreat, he would be easily killable. And then it would be 1 versus 2. But he got the kill, and it's now 2 versus 1. And he has a homing pigeon, and he has a homing missile.
Time, Nice. Curses.
Actually, it was super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Right. Yeah, he should just go over and prepare for sudden death now. Yes, per Dunok, K4Tsis has 1 pigeon left. I wouldn't...
Oh, man.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah, K4Tsis has dealt with this situation very well. He did make a mistake with that worm originally, but he redeemed himself with the second attempt at the shotgun. Is he actually going for this?
No.
Does he actually have any parachutes left? Yes. 1.
Nah. Time eludes us. Fire!
Wait, K4Tsis has used his jetpack as well?
Yo, missed. Ha! Yes, sir.
Ah, K4Tsis has used his jetpack as well. I didn't think he had used his jetpack already. What? Hey, hey.
It's GG now.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Is that going to reach? Yeah, that'll reach. GG.
Yeah. I think shotgun could do it too.
Yeah, but yeah, 2-2. Well done.
Alas! Alack!
We are the winners.
Right, so we're going to take a break for a few minutes. So you can grab a beverage or go to the toilet or whatever you want. But yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes. And yeah.
Keep that bass bumping hard. Bass! Bass bumping hard. Bass!
Right, welcome back. Let's get a map. Oh, so we're on to a decider, and K4Tsis gets the first turn here. This is a very, very, very close match indeed. A very exciting match. Oh, I better actually do the prediction. So, oh, one person voted for K4Tsis, and they predicted correctly. Oh, that's an interesting map. Yeah. Oh, this is exciting stuff. Right, so Tade is ready, K4Tsis is ready, Solario's ready, I'm ready. Is Foxhound ready? Foxhound might still be AFK. So we'll just wait a minute or two for K4Tsis, then we'll get ready with the conclusion of this quarterfinal.
I'm back.
Right, let's go. We're ready. Oh, what an excellent series so far. So yeah, K4Tsis gets the first turn here. Looking at the map here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see there's quite a few pile opportunities here. 2 worms there, 2 worms here, 2 worms there, Those two worms there. Those two worms there. So there's there's quite a few opportunities for both players here, so that's fine. Oh, is that a free worm pile?
Ow!
Nice.
Like a sax machine.
And there's the barrel. Maybe Ballo will take a little bit of damage, but
What you doing?
Gadzooks! Ow! Ow! Ow!
nice.
Ow!
Nice, nice. I like it. Minimal damage to his own worm. Literally minimal. 1 HP, and he done a lot of damage to the other two worms. That's good. And they're still piled. Nice opener from...
It was a good move.
Yeah. Right, let's see how Tade retaliates in his opening turn.
Oof! Ow! Oof!
This is nice. Could just be a shotgun double kill. Yeah, that's a perfect shotgun.
Die in hell.
Well, those two worms better quickly say goodbye to their family and their kids. Because they are dead.
Just you wait. I'm dead. See you later, alligator.
Nicely done.
Oh, glory be. Get on up.
Can he actually get out there? No, not that gap, but can he get out the other gap? No, you're not getting out there. You're definitely
No,
not
he's
getting out that way.
locked. That is a pixel.
Yeah. Can get the double kill with aim though, so that's fine. That actually worked out okay. Fortunately, the napalm made it possible to get out there with one shotgun, so...
Oh! By my troth, you will pay. Very well, good sirs.
So here's the thing, K4Tsis had first turn, he's killed two worms and done 5 HP damage. Tade's had one turn and killed two worms, so they're pretty even right now. If Tade can get ahead right now, having the second turn, that would be very good news for him. If he can do something big here to get ahead. And he is using his first worm select, so he must have something big planned.
Ow! Ow! No!
Is this cows we're going to see?
Let us make merry fellows.
Ah, unlucky there with the second cow. He's actually only done minimal damage there, unfortunately. And he's left these two
second
worms.
cow. The first cow, okay, but the second did not make good damage.
It was very, very close.
Ow! Oof! Ow!
What does he intend to do here?
Get on up. What you doing?
Yeah, I reckon he should just axe. Is he going to try and mine onto the other mine? I think he should have just done an axe, if I'm honest.
Oof! Oof!
But does he get the full damage? That's fine, that's fine. He managed to get the full damage, so that's okay.
Yeah, it was better than a shotgun.
By 1 HP. A lot more risky though, but he pulled it off.
us make merry, fellows. Ow.
Interesting choice of sheep there from Tade.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it dropped 2 worms, one near oil drum.
See, what I would like to see now from K4Tsis, if I was K4Tsis, I would maybe connect my rope here, swing down, release the sheep here so it explodes down there. That worm would bounce off the wall and go into the water, and then he could retreat back up here. He could get the kill here with a grenade if he places it right. Would that do the job there? Maybe?
What you doing?
If not, it would maybe at least get a pile.
Gadzooks! Oof, oof.
Ah.
Sarah, know you the art of war? Well said, my lord.
Unlucky.
I can see what he was going for, though. Now, unfortunately, he has left these 2 worms pileable, which is not good. Or
It was a nice
these 2
try,
worms.
but it was bad.
Yeah, if I was K4Tsis, I would have used a worm select to move worm 4 because now he's left this double pile.
Cry havoc! Let loose the dogs of war!
That's the one thing I think K4Tsis needs to pay a bit more attention to is his other worm positions. Like, he leaves his worms too vulnerable a lot, and that's one of the things, I think that's one of his, he doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, but I think that's one of the things he could improve a little bit. So is he going to try and knock number 3 down here? Or is he just going to...
Ow! 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 Ow!
Nice, right. At least he gets a pile, so he could leave that there.
And your kind.
It was a very nice knock.
Yeah.
Get on up. What you doing? Fire! Get on up.
Gadzooks! Oof. Oof.
Shame that worm didn't have more health, because that was a nice grenade.
Be dead.
Yeah, it was a perfect shot.
Wouldn't surprise me to see Tade switch worms and try and knock that worm down onto that worm, because if he did, he could get a double kill. And that's again what I mean by K4Tsis leaving his worms in vulnerable positions. There's no need for there's no need for him to keep leaving his worms in pileable positions here. That's 2 turns in a row he's done that. And he's potentially throwing away this match.
Let us make merry, fellows.
Run away.
At least one of those worms will survive.
Fool. I'm dead.
But look at the difference in HP and worms now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worms versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worms. But Tade has double the HP basically. And K4Tsis has used all his worm selects now. He's used 4 ropes now as well, so... Suppose that works.
You give me ill counsel, sir.
8 HP for a 100 HP worm, that's a fair trade.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
So K4Tsis still has a dynamite left.
No.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see him knock worm 2 in the left corner down and plop that worm with a dynamite.
I'm gonna get you.
I feel like Tade has this one under control. K4Tsis has, unfortunately, his last few turns could have had much better retreats.
I'm gonna get you. See you later, alligator.
The amount of damage that Tade managed to get because K4Tsis didn't deal with worms that were vulnerable and able to be piled on each other. But hey, to be this close with a former world champion, definitely not a kick in the nads.
Man on a rope.
Oh, if he could actually knock both these worms.
Ow, ow,
Now use a rope and quickly knock the other one down. Quick, 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 quick. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
ow, ow.
There you go.
What you doing? Fire.
No!
They cover your head.
No!
Very unlucky there.
And he didn't get the double plop. Oh my god. If he had got that double plop, that would have been so good. Oh.
It was beautiful, beautiful plan and well executed until the backflip.
Even without the backflip, those worms would have survived anyway. But, very,
Yeah,
very
unlucky.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate, yeah.
Well, that is probably going to cause it to be the end of the road for K4Tsis. He's done well, but
Yo, die in hell. See you later, alligator.
I don't see how he's going to pull this off because now he has no more ropes, he has no jetpack. The only mobility tool he's got left is low gravity, and he can't even get out of this position without low gravity or a teleport. So I have no idea what he's going to be able to do here. He's really backed himself into a corner now. Tade still has a worm select as well, to be honest, so
Hey there, buddy.
this could very well be GG right now. If Tade selects this worm, knocks that worm down here, places a dynamite, it's GG. Let's just check. He does still have a worm select. Yes, he does. This could be GG right now. Tade could win the series right now with this turn, if he really wanted to.
Yes, sir.
It could kill Negalin using kamikaze downwards with
Yeah.
the backflip and kamikaze downwards.
Yeah, he had a few options to win the game, but he's not taking it. He doesn't need to. He's really...
Well said, my lord.
Tade is sitting pretty comfortable right now. He's got a worm select, so he's probably going to use that now. Wouldn't surprise me to see that right now.
Feel my
Right,
wrath.
he's just going to fire punch out though. Fair enough. So after 3, it would be the silver. So I'm guessing he's going to... Should just shotgun down there, surely, yeah. I mean, see, to be honest,
Ow.
K4Tsis does have a chance.
You be damned.
A small chance, but a chance. I mean, it'll be Billick next.
Watch it.
He's not going to die in the next turn.
Oof.
Like, Tade has a dynamite left.
Well said, my lord.
There is a small chance that he could get some massive fall damage
Once more.
and grave damage here. And I actually want to see if I can do that with tool assist. So I'm going to do that. So what? This is the 6th round. And it's 15 minutes, 50 seconds. Take turn, try GG.
Nah.
Also a few turns before, try GG. Turn as well. Right.
No. Is this a dagger I see before me?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be that worm next, but Tade does still have a worm select. If he uses shotgun now, it's over. He needs crowd control right now.
Come on.
Because Tade still has a worm select. So he needs to... He needs to prevent Tade from attacking him right now, and he can't really do that because there's 3 worms, and he still has a worm select. And I don't see anywhere on the map that he can hide that Tade can't reach him, so my guess is it's going to be good game on the next turn.
Well said, my lord.
And he has a dynamite, so that'll be GG now.
Oh, ow. Just you wait.
One more shot to secure Tade's place in the semi-final.
GG.
See you later, alligator.
Ow. You give me ill counsel, sir.
So, congratulations to Tade. He secures his position in the semi-finals. Right, so just going to do a few things on tool assist. So if you give me a little moment to prepare. Deedly-deedly, I need to type that back in. Right, give me a moment here to set up tool assist, and I will try a couple of turns that I was looking at. This is a nice thing about having this build, is we can do some analysis after the match is finished, and we can maybe try a few alternative moves to see if they could have done something different. So if you bear with me, I'm just going to load up the first replay, which was the 4th round. Wanted to try... wait a minute. Right, anyway, I don't understand what I wrote there, but 4th round, K4Tsis turn, so let's load up the 4th round. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's put that there. So we have
Yes, sir.
the turn at 12 minutes. We want to try and get a triple kill.
Yes.
Yonder window breaks.
Glory be.
So was it this one? It was either this one or the next one. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So what we want to try and do is we're going to show what he did first, and then what we'll do is we'll try the... So I'm going to mark it here. We're going to try and get a triple kill here. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to change the camera, sorry.
Ow! 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 The pox on you and your kind!
So this is what he did.
Ow!
However,
Pox on you and your kind!
he had enough time and he still had 2 ropes, so I think he should have gone for
The pox on you
a triple.
and your kind! Alas!
So instead of doing that, when he was here, right, I would take control, I would do the rope knock to get the triple, the pile. But then I would go up and kill Billick first, and then go down to kill the other 2. So if I was to take control here...
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Ah, that wasn't a very good... You know what, we'll do the knock the same way he did it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
And then use another rope quickly.
Truth, you will
15
pay.
seconds. I've done that wrong.
Oof. By my troth, you will pay. Very well, good sirs.
What you doing?
Ow! You do me.
Right, so yeah, he could have got the triple kill there.
Very well, good
Pretty
sirs.
easy.
By my troth,
And then that would
you
have
will
gave
pay.
him,
Alas,
obviously,
alas.
an advantage there. The other thing I wanted to try was... So the 6th round, there were 2 things I wanted to try here.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back to that, and then this, so we want to turn that and that off right now. We'll put that down there. With a rope knot to Billick and arrow to Billick to not maybe, but maybe. So we want to do 15 minutes 50 seconds.
Yes,
Well said, window breaks.
yes, sir.
Well said, my lord.
So this turn here, I think,
Once more onto the breach. No.
what was it? "15 minutes 50 seconds, Tade's turn. Try GG."
Nah.
Oh, yeah. He's activated low gravity, though. I wouldn't have activated low gravity. So, what did he have left here? He had a rope, a jetpack, and low gravity.
No.
So I'm just going to take control here. I'm just going to use the jetpack. This might take me a few turns to get it right. And what I'm going to do is I want to get a rope knock and get them exactly together.
Ow.
That was bad. This is the difficult part. See, that's the difficult part because
No.
obviously this is a very risky thing that I'm trying, so it's not like he's actually going to try this in the game, but I just want to see if I could get to work. Right, they are perfectly piled, but I don't know, we'll see. I want to do that.
Ow.
That's perfect. Right, mark it there. Right, so what I want to do is I want to send them over to the bottom right part, but I want... Oh wait, I thought he had... Oh, I thought he had dynamite. Oh, this is impossible then.
Become, sir. Let us do it.
Hold on, let me check something. When did he actually use dynamite then? Ah, so... I thought he had still had dynamite then.
Well said, my lord. Well said, my lord.
So here... Ah... Right. So it didn't have dynamite, so that's out, but we can try the... This is the other thing I wanted to try. Instead of him teleporting there...
No.
Right, I'm not the greatest at doing this, but you can do... I can't remember how to do this, but you can do like a... Nah, I can't remember how to do this. How do you do this thing with the kamikaze again?
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Because this is something that I don't normally do, so... I know how to do it, I just don't practice it, so I don't know the timing.
It is a noble sacrifice I make. It is a noble sacrifice.
I can't remember how you do it.
It is a noble
Oh,
sacrifice
yeah,
I
because you
make.
need to do it... Ah, that's how you do it, right? Yeah, so...
Ow.
Yeah.
It is a noble sacrifice.
That's why. So what you're going to have to do then, the other thing you're going to have to do is just do a rope knock.
You needed to backflip from the other side to kill.
What do you mean backflip from the other side?
Ow.
Because from using the back of the worm, yeah.
Yeah, but because his worm's stuck under the little hook,
Oh,
he
it's
can't do
impossible.
it. Yeah, I forgot that you need to... The other worm needs to actually... The other worm needs to basically actually
It is a
still
noble sacrifice I make.
go
on
up.
there.
But the kill was easy by going over onto the left like that, knocking the worm over on the left. So I thought that Tade still had dynamite at this point. So I had that wrong on the stream. Because what I was thinking was coming over here, knocking that worm over to the left, and then just dropping a dynamite here. But you see with the kamikaze anyway.
It is a noble sacrifice I
Oh
make.
shit. I kind of missed that a bit. But you could see that the kamikaze still worked there fine anyway.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Oh wow.
Zounds!
Is that the glitch that you're talking about?
Yes.
Does that happen? I wonder if that happens every time. Oh wait, I took control here, so I'm going to have to do it again. I wonder if that actually happens every time, or if that's just like luck.
It is a noble sacrifice I make. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Let's move up a bit and
It
do
is
that
a
there.
noble sacrifice I make.
I'm just trying to see like the margin
It is
for
a
error
noble
here.
Sacrifice I make. It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Yeah, so there is quite a large margin for error there, but the kamikaze would have been a good way to go.
It is a noble sacrifice I make.
Yeah, it is kind of rare to see that glitch, but
Done.
I actually thought he still had dynamite at that stage, and it would have been nice to see
It is a
him
noble sacrifice I make.
do that thing over the other side with that. Also, I think maybe if I go back to... There's another way you could do that as well, which is probably even safer. Just hold on. Is it this turn here? Yeah, it was. So we'll just go all the way over here. Right, we'll take control from here. So I'll show you the other way that I was thinking, right? Is if you get the rope knock right? Not too hard. Nah, a bit harder than that though.
Ow. Oops. Ow.
Perfect. So there, if you do that there, you could use the pneumatic drill as well, I think. which I think is a much safer way of doing it than the kamikaze. But yeah, there were options there. Let's try that again just to see, like, is it actually as easy as I'm saying?
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 for 2. If we can do it again easily, then
Ow.
that's the perfect knock that I was thinking there. Because that's right in the middle. So the pneumatic drill was obviously the best way to get the kill there. Rope knock and that. Let's just see if I can get over there with the jetpack quite so easily one more time.
Well said, my lord. What great said.
Oh shit. Well, never mind. You saw it anyway, so... Is Worms Armageddon the gold standard for Worms games? Yes. It's not just the gold standard, it's the diamond standard, it's the universal standard. It's just the best by far. By miles and miles and miles and miles. It's just like... There's so much depth to it, there's so much customizability. You've got so much control with Worms Armageddon compared to all other games in the series. It's just like, it's great. Yeah, definitely buy Worms Armageddon if you're looking for a... The good thing about Worms Armageddon compared to all the others is I think all Worms games are good, apart from Worms Rumble. That can go and take a flying fuck off a cliff. But all other Worms games I think are good in their own right, apart from Worms Rumble. Just have to make that clear. But all other Worms games are good in their own right. But Worms Armageddon, it's the one, it's like, I feel like the other game, also Worms 2 as well, basically the 2D games, like Worms the Director's Cut, Worms 2, Worms Armageddon and Worms World Party, those are the best by so much. It's unbelievable. Worms Armageddon's the best, in my opinion, then Worms 2, then Worms World Party, then Worms the Director's Cut, in my opinion. But those four are the best. But in my opinion, what sets the difference between Worms Armageddon, or let's just say Worms Armageddon, Worms 2, and Worms World Party versus the rest of the series is, all the rest of them feel a lot more casual, which isn't bad, but Worms Armageddon has the benefit of it's one that you can enjoy the most casually and what you can enjoy the most competitively and hardcore at both ends of the spectrum and anywhere in between, whereas all the other games seem to be more casual. They're more limited. They don't have as much customization. You know? Still can be very competitive, but just not on the same level of detail as Worms Armageddon, in my opinion.
I agree with your opinion.
So, Tade says it was a bad game for him, almost fell apart after the triple kill failure in round 3, but thanks. Yeah, generally speaking, I think both players played really well. However, they did make, I think, in every round, they made like one major mistake each. But one mistake in every game, apart from that really, they both played really, really well. Most of the I actually need to do the prediction, don't I? So the prediction was... oh wait, well, I didn't do a prediction for that round, so that's fine. What was I talking about? I've totally lost what I was saying there. Yeah, I feel like both players otherwise played very good, and that's what I was going to say is in most of the rounds, the end game in each round was very, very fun to watch. Like the games where it went down to a couple of worms each and it went to sudden death was actually very interesting to watch. And it was pretty crazy that K4Tsis didn't use any of his homing pigeons until the third round, it was, I think. Because Tade was already 2-0 up, and then K4Tsis used his first homing pigeon in the third round, which was a long wait for that, but yeah. Anyway, why is the stream... Oh, have I paused my own stream? Is that why I can't see it? Yeah, I'm being an idiot. That's fine. I paused the stream on my screen for some reason. But yeah, congratulations to Tade making it to the semi-finals again. So we'll have a quick look at the brackets for those who haven't really seen the brackets yet. So going up here, we'll go to playoffs. So Tade's the first one, or second one, into the semi-finals. Black was the first on the other side of the bracket. So we're waiting for Rays versus Abe God, and the winner of them will play Tade. And then the other match we're waiting for is Diego 98 versus Rafka, which is actually scheduled to take place on November the 23rd at 4 PM GMT. However, those players have said that they have agreed to that time, but there is a chance that they might change it, which is why I haven't personally scheduled it in on the Discord yet. But if you do want to keep up to date with CWT, those are two there. So you can go to the CWT website there. You can also join the... Drake, what are you doing? You've stuck on me. Give me a minute. Sorry, my cat was trying to jump up there and stuck his claw into my jumper. Yeah, so if you join the Discord there, that's where we usually put up the events for this Twitch channel, Worms Armageddon CWA. The CWA stands for Competitive Worms Armageddon. So we've got the server there, and basically we just try and stream all the competitive events that we can. The only one I don't really stream is Chaos League, because Dream Trance does pretty much every stream, and Black streams that as well, and St. Jimmy used to do that as well, so I never bothered with that. But I might get more into Chaos League after CWT ends. But yeah, if in the CWT channel's there as well, that's the website, and if you want to join that, you can have a look at the ONL website, which you can navigate to from the CWT website. That's the ONL league, the only normal league, I think it is. So the ONL league is the main intermediate specific league, and that's the basis for the CWT tournament. So those are some places that you can find out more information and stuff. So once more, congratulations to the players. Congratulations to Tade making the semi-finals. Congratulations to K4Tsis making the quarter-finals. He's played very well throughout the tournament. He's improved a lot in the last year or two, and I think if he keeps up that improvement, he could potentially see himself as a semi-finalist next year, perhaps. Thank you, Foxhound, coming joining us on the commentary. Thank you. And yeah, thanks for everybody who tuned in, for the follows, for the subs from Triad earlier. Appreciated. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the remnants of your weekend on this Sunday. So we'll see you all next time. Take care and goodbye.